have here my first AR-15. It's from Palmetto State Armory. I've never heard of them before. I ordered it from a company that imports firearms from the US. So let's have a look. So, see here the company I ordered it from, included a t-shirt and a sticker. Toss that aside. Mag 30, so a 30 round mag, which of course, thanks to Canadian laws, is pinned to 5. Maybe someday we can take that out, but it's another day. And a pack slip. And of course, the firearm itself. It is about as straightforward of a rifle as you can get. If you're not familiar with the AR-15, this is pretty much a textbook example of them. There's no rails, nothing on the handguards. It didn't actually come with this. I put this on myself because I can't bring myself to buy a scope just yet. This is my first AR, and one thing I'm noticing is that it's really quite stiff and grindy in here. I'm curious to know what it does once it breaks in. I'm also going to take it apart and lube it up quite a bit and see how that works. Just test the trigger. Pretty stiff, but it is kind of crisp, which is nice. But of course I'm used to hunting rifles, so softer is always better. Yeah. I'm going to take it to the range, put some rounds through it, see how I like it. So far, the only thing about it I don't like is how stiff and grindy it seems in the bolt. And the fact that it didn't come with a user manual seems kind of weird to me. But, I mean, it's an AR-15, so if you can't find information on it online, you're not trying. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Clean it up, oil it up, take it to the range, see what it does. Right, so, first day at the range with the AR, it's all cleaned up, lubed up. Let's put the first mag through it, see what happens. Haven't sighted it in yet, so really hoping I can hit something. Seems to shoot well. I'm noticing sometimes though between trigger pulls it doesn't quite want to go back into full battery, but if you take your finger off the trigger it's lunging forward and coming back. So I think that might just be more me. I've got to remember to keep the finger all the way off for a full reset. Alright, let's get it sighted in. So I'm getting sighted in, and one thing I'm noticing is for iron sights, it's grouping not too bad. This is the first kind of 2 groupings, and I brought it down too low, brought it back up, but that was one 5-shot group iron sights from the bench, which is pretty good by my standards. Pretty nice target, eh? I know the guy who sells them. The big question nobody asked. What are my final thoughts on the PSA Freedom? I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good firearm. I think it's well worth the money. I paid, I think, just a little over $600 Canadian. That said, I think for a little extra money, I could have gotten something that was maybe a little better machining, a little better fit finish. So, I mean, if you buy one of these, you'll be happy with it, right? The only things that are really wrong about it are, you know, it's got a really basic handguard that they all do when you buy them. It didn't come with a rear sight. Little things like that that most people end up changing out anyway. So it's certainly worth what I paid, but I think it's worth checking out. There might be better deals to be had. I've put about 100 rounds through it so far only, and I'm already noticing that this is starting to feel a lot smoother. And I think, you know, a good cleaning, a good lubing helped with that too. No jams, no misfires, no issues. It functions exactly like it should. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good firearm overall, and I'm certainly happy that I bought it, and I'll keep using it and keep updating and upgrading and adding and changing. At the end of the day, the only complaint I have is that the trigger doesn't seem very good. It's just very stiff, but you know, that'll take a bit of getting used to, or worst case, drop a new trigger in there and, you know, you get yourself a perfect firearm just about. Yeah, and that's really all there is to it. So, my advice is go buy one, or one very similar. It's always a good idea to own an AR, I guess.